At some point of time in our lives, we all would have had this question: what is the purpose of my life? I had this question when I was about 14 years old. And, in the 1980s, you really didn't have any career counselor to help you out in this. And your parents and folks and friends were in the same boat, so you couldn't get any other help either. So I tried everything possible to get an answer to this question, but you know what? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any. In fact, I tried even some unconventional methods like trying astrology. Okay, I read many astrology books and tried to figure out, okay, if Mahatma Gandhi had this Venus in this position, or Amitabh Bachchan has another planet in this position, then what happens? And what does it mean in my life? Okay, what are these planets doing in my life? And is there a possibility that I can get a clue to my own life and career and possibilities? But I still didn't get my answers because I was doing the traditional way of doing astrology. Anyways, my career started. I was in sales initially, then I got into learning and development, human resources. So many things followed, and it went the usual path. And my interest in astrology now only deepened. I figured out that there are better ways of doing astrology. I included more planets. In fact, after doing so many years of research, I found that there were some planets which were not being added to the whole thing. I even added my own. That's my unique contribution to astrology. Is that I added 3 bodies, which are classified as centaurs, and I added them. And then once you added them, then it was giving even better clarity and results. Okay, so now what I found in my 30 plus years of experience in astrology is that you can actually figure out what your life's purpose is all about. In fact, you can even time each and every event that has unfolded in your life. So, what Know Your Life is all about is that we are going to utilize the essence of astrology. There are no complicated theories. You're not going to be learning to decipher astrology or charts. We're not going to do that. There are going to be templates, easy templates, which you will, before you come for the program, you will write something, and you will bring it to the class, and you will, when you transfer that whole data into the template, you will be surprised to see that your life exactly unfolded the way it was supposed to be. And because you know the entire story, what has happened so far, and it has happened according to the plan, you will also be able to envisage the future, and you will be able to put it into a template and know exactly how things are going to unfold. Isn't it magical? Yes. In fact, I'll tell you what, this system is so simple. It's a very simple color-coded methodology. Even a 16-year-old actually have sat through my class and they have understood this. And even the better part is that you can, once you master it, you can do it for your friends and folks. Okay, so what this program will help you do is understand the purpose of your life, and you will get answers to all the whys of your life. Like why this has happened at this point of time, why I went through the health issues, why I went through, I was stuck in career for so long, I didn't get my promotions, I didn't get the pat on the back which I deserved, or when am I here at this point of time? And if there is anything which is something which I always envisaged myself doing, but I couldn't do so far, is there a possibility of doing it? And very importantly, am I in the right place? And in my niche, is there a possibility of me to excel, get famous, or maybe do something really wonderful? You will get answers to all these questions. When is the time when I'm going to peak in my career? That you'll be able to find out. And very importantly, when we're talking about the problems of life, the challenges of life, you will be able to envisage them, and you will know what to do with them. You'll be able to look at the problems on their face because you know them, they are going to come, and you will also know how to handle them better. Even plan it in such a way that you can manage those problems better. See, the problems are not going to go away. They're a part of life. They're a part of karma. Okay, and they're going to unfold, but you will be better prepared. Like, for example, in my case, I knew that, at a particular year, my career is going to go into some sort of a trouble. I planned 3 years before, and I planned even an alternate source of income. I was ready for the whole thing, that when actually the problem hit, it didn't really impact me because I was really prepared with an alternate plan. And I also planned my finances meanwhile so that it didn't really was a problem. And the problem, did it happen? Yes, my job, the traditional job, became obsolete, and there wouldn't have been a job anyways. But I was able to manage it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to find ourselves, we are going to know ourselves, we are going to know our life, and also be a better version, the best version of whatever we are destined to be. So, what are you waiting for? See you in the class.